Hello students, welcome to Yuva Institute. Today we will be discussing mutual induction, self-induction, induction, and I guess we will be discussing about induction on your specific request. Induction, electromagnetic induction. Induction is a phenomenon in which whenever the amount of magnetic flux linked with the coil changes, EMF is induced in it. EMF induces not due to the linkage of magnetic flux, it is due to the change in flux. So change in flux is change in magnetic field, change in flux is necessary for the induction of EMF. So that is basically the basic cause is change. It should change, the flux should change. Flux, that is magnetic field into area integral of B dot ds. B dot d. Surface area, let's take it as S. So induced EMF is minus d phi by dt. This is your Faraday's law. This is your Faraday's law. So the induced EMF, the EMF induced is directly proportional to rate of change of flux. The flux, the rate at which flux is changing. If the flux is changing rapidly, we will be having large induced EMF, and if the flux is changing slowly, we will be having small induced EMF. Let us say this is I am holding a ring, and let us say this is my magnet. If I am moving a magnet closer to the ring, my flux is changing slowly. If I am moving a magnet faster, my flux is changing rapidly. So if flux is changing rapidly, induced EMF is large. If flux is changing slowly, induced EMF is small. First thing. When I am talking about change in flux, so flux is always change. Change is always final minus initial divided by time. Phi 1 minus phi 2 divided by t. Here negative sign stands for Lenz's law. Now Lenz's law states that the polarity of induced EMF will be such that it opposes its cause of production. I have to oppose my cause of production. If someone is telling me, let us say I am a student. If my mother is saying me, he study hard every time, I also know, why are you bothering me so much? And vice versa, if my mother is saying me, she is ignoring me. She never told me to study. So what I will think? Again I will think, why she is not compelling me to study? I must study hard. So whatever happening in my life, I am opposing that cause. This is Lenz's law. So Lenz's law states that the polarity of induced EMF, positive direction, negative, clockwise, anti-clockwise, whatever it is, it should be such that it will oppose its cause of production. So let's take it as example. I am having a coil, and this is my current carrying conductor, in which current is constant, current is steady. If I am having a constant current over here, the amount of flux will be like this. The flux is outside the plane, here. From right hand, Fleming's right hand rule, here the flux is outside, and at this portion, from this Fleming's right hand rule, the flux is inside. The inside flux is represented by cross, the outside flux is represented by dot. Inside is cross and outside is dot. So the flux which is coming out from this coil is constant. It's not changing over here. Since the flux is not changing, so in this case I will be having no induced EMF. I don't have any induced EMF. On the contrary, let me think that this is another coil, current carrying conductor, in which my current I is increasing. So if this current I is increasing, the flux linked will increase. Magnetic field will increase. Magnetic field due to infinitely long conductor is mu naught I by 2 pi r. So the magnetic field will increase, let us say So my magnetic field linked with the coil increases, so induced EMF will be such that it will try to oppose the cause of production, it will try to decrease this magnetic field. Since the magnetic field is outside and it is increasing, so magnetic field will be like this. So current, if my magnetic field, if outside is increasing, so induced magnetic field will be inside, so that it will be opposing with this field, induced field, field due to this conductor. So if my thumb is inside, from its left hand to right, from right hand rule, the magnetic current will be in the clockwise direction. So this is the direction of induced current. This is the direction of induced current. Now, if my current is decreasing, again this flux linked, here in this case flux linked was increasing, in this case the flux linked is decreasing, so as my current is decreasing, so the induced flux will be supporting this decreasing flux, will be such that it will try to compensate this decreasing flux. So flux is decreasing, my induced EMF will be like this in clockwise direction, anti-clockwise direction. This is the direction of my induced EMF, and this is my Lenz law. Again, we have a Fleming's left hand right hand rule also, which states that if I outstretch my thumb, first finger and center finger mutually perpendicular to each other, my thumb will represent the direction of force, father, mother, children. F for father, F for force, M for mother, M for magnetic field, C for children, C for you have current, induced current. In this case, it is induced current. So father, mother, children, force, magnetic field, induced current. So let us say this is a region of magnetic field, and let us say this, some of my coil is moving like this. So the magnetic field is like this. This is the force. Force means the motion of conductor. Thumb represents the force, which is the motion of the conductor. Cross represents the magnetic field, which is inside by this finger, first finger. Now my induced current, this is the finger which is representing the induced current. It will be in the upside direction on the wire which is inside the magnetic field. I have to I have to mark the direction of induced current on a wire, on a portion which is inside the magnetic field. Right? Again, let us say if this wire is moving, and when it is inside the plane, now there is no induced current, since no flux is changing in this case. There is no change in flux in this case. Now, after covering a certain more distance, it is coming out of the flux field with speed v. Again, if I say apply this Fleming's right hand rule again, magnetic field is inside, this is a motion, and this is the direction of current, my induced current. So in this case, the direction of current is like this. It is again in the upside direction, but since the left side of this conductor is inside the field, so I'll apply this sign of induced current on a portion which is inside the field. That means the induced current will be in the clockwise direction in this case. It will be in the clockwise direction in this case. Let's take some other example. Now, let us say this is a coil. North pole, south pole. This is the direction of motion of conductor. If motion of conductor is towards the coil, so the induced current in the coil will try to oppose the motion of this conductor, and if it will be opposing the motion of conductor, it will induce north pole in this direction here, so that this north and this north repel. So north pole means current in anti-clockwise direction, whereas south pole means current is clockwise direction. So this is north pole, means current as seen from the magnet, it should be in the anti-clockwise direction. It should be in the anti-clockwise direction. So this is the direction of my induced current. Thank you, students. Do like, subscribe our channel, and ask your doubts in comment section. Thank you so much.